Today I have the opportunity to tell you two stories of success that have given origin to this exclusive yacht, easy to manoeuvre and very efficient. First, of the historic shipyard in San Remo per Mare, and second, of the great international company Volvo Penta. This is the Amer 94, nicknamed Save the Sea, and in a while, when we sail, we'll find out why. Amer is a shipyard with remarkable building ability, thanks to the experience and knowledge of its founder, Fernando Amerio. Using artisanal methods, the yard tailors each yacht to its owner. But above all, they know the principal characteristics that a yacht should possess: the shape of the hull, weight distribution, and location of the engines and associated systems, elements that determine the quality of navigation. With a single-skin hull and sandwich bulkheads, everything is built with the knowledge that meticulous care to construction is critical. For example, a stopwatch is used to spread the resin and control the catalysis. Of Amer, it is said, their yachts should cost much more based on how they are built. The interior is designed by Stefano Tini. The lounge is characterized by the onyx flooring, which is laid on plywood to prevent fractures in the stone. The effect is extraordinarily beautiful. Because the builders never lose sight of the technical aspects, on the upper deck, to reduce weight, cork has been used as a coating, very light and fresh. Below deck are 4 cabins, 2 large identical guest rooms that stand out for their luxury and comfort. Up forward, there is the crew quarters and another smaller guest room. But the focus in design is all for the owner, a triumph in elegance and space, enhanced by the long corridor and closet, which lead to the splendid bathroom, beautifully tiled with dark Imperador marble. It is applied to a special structure that makes the rigid marble compatible with the dynamic elasticity of the yacht. This yacht celebrates another important story, that of the Volvo Penta IPS system. Invented 10 years ago, this system has had a wide distribution, 17,000 units installed in 1,100 different boats from 540 shipyards. Amer 94 is the largest yacht constructed in the Mediterranean with IPS propulsion. It utilizes 3 900 horsepower D13 motors. They are 6-cylinder, 12,780 cubic centimetre diesels with 2-stage turbo compressors, direct injection and 4 valves per cylinder. The large space dedicated to the engine room allows the engineers to easily operate the equipment, the engines to have plenty of combustion air and the whole space to remain relatively cool thanks to the abundant air circulation. In port, manoeuvring a 29-metre yacht is no simple thing, but this one is so easy to operate that even the bow thruster, installed in addition to the propulsion driven by its 3 engines, remains unused. This huge boat can be easily controlled with 2 fingers and a joystick. With this feature, it's possible to move the boat in any desired direction. Naturally, it can spin itself around, stop in place, or even move sideways with no fuss, thanks to the powerful engines and the IPS propulsion system without operating the bow thruster. The designer evenly distributed the weights along the hull's longitudinal centerline to increase the stability characteristics. For instance, the fuel tank has been designed following this principle, and in doing so, the amount of fuel inside doesn't affect the trim. Weight reduction is crucial for a good design. To achieve this, Amer installed structural tanks for freshwater as well, and the materials used on board are as light as possible. For instance, the doors are in Novex, a material used in planes that is not only light but also provides excellent sound insulation and is fire resistant. Thanks to the use of these materials and to the advanced building techniques, the Amer 94, 28.60 metres long and 6.30 metres wide, has a light weight of 64 tonnes, much lighter than the 75 to 80 tonnes of many other yachts of this category built by competitors. Right now I'm sitting on a comfortable chair, and from where I can both manoeuvre in a harbour or sail in open sea. For instance, by setting the autopilot, I can just control the course and change the direction, simply rotating the control joystick. You can feel all the power of the propulsion engines when accelerating, since each one is equipped with a twin propeller set, for a total of 6 propellers moving the boat. Sailing at 10 knots, the engine's consumption is 56 litres per hour, and this means 5.6 litres per nautical mile, about 20% less than a propulsion realised with traditional shafts and same output. Let's increase the speed and start planing.
Siamo a 2000 giri, con una velocità di 22 nodi. La principale differenza.
The engines run at 2000 RPM and the speed is 22 knots. The main advantage between this type of propulsion and the traditional shaft line is the lack of noise and vibrations at this speed, in addition to the steadiness, the ease of manoeuvring and the steering response.
Non soltanto quando lo tocco per virare, ma anche quando.
Not only when turning, but also when turning back.
Sulla chiesuola delle leve di comando ci sono altri tasti.
There are many interesting features on the control console, like for instance the trim assist, automatically regulating the angle of attack, positioning the interceptors at the right height according to the speed.
Poi c'è il cruise control.
Then there's the cruise control that, just like on cars, keeps a steady speed.
Naturalmente i motori possono essere tutti e tre sincronizzati e quando siete
Naturally, all 3 engines can be synchronized, and when maneuvering in harbour, there are even more features available, like stopping the yacht in a wanted spot, in a wanted direction, simply by pressing a button here on the control pad.
Che velocità potrebbe raggiungere l'Amer 94? Considerando la sua lunghezza, larghezza.
What speed can the Amer 94 reach? Considering its length, breadth, displacement and engine output, if we analyse the data available from other yachts, I'd say it could make about 25 knots. Let's try it out.
Ecco, ci siamo quasi. 23 nodi e mezzo, 24 nodi.
All right, here we are. 23.5, 24 knots. But the engines are just running at 2050 RPM and can reach 2300. Let's push them to the limit. Slowly, we're catching more and more speed. We reached 28 knots. With this performance, we can state that the Amer is 20% faster than other comparable units given the same engine power. And with a maximum consumption at full throttle of 500 litres per hour, well, we can say that it is 20% more efficient than a yacht with traditional shaft line propulsion as well. Now, after having analysed the performance of this Amer 94, tell me if I was wrong saying that this is a true story of success, a story about a historic shipyard, Amer, and about a great international company, Volvo Penta.